Good morning. Welcome to this session. I am U.S. Ramaswamy, Training Head, English Language and Soft Skills. And today we are going to discuss an interesting topic in English grammar. I will give you a clue, that is, if a person is more energetic, more vibrant, how will you call that person? Very active. So I have given a clue. So the topic for today's discussion is active and passive voice. Okay. Now let's see one by one. Before going to active and passive voice, let's see the basics. You can change a sentence from active to passive only if the sentence has a transitive verb. Now let's learn the meaning of the prefix trans. Trans means change. The meaning of the prefix trans means change. So you can change a sentence from active to passive only if a sentence has a transitive verb. Now what is transitive verb? It is very simple. I will tell you. It takes a subject and an object. If there is a subject and an object in a sentence, that is transitive verb. Second, what is intransitive verb? It is a sentence which takes a subject and does not take an object, and sentences are intransitive verb. Okay. Transitive verbs alone can be changed from active to passive form. So if a sentence has an intransitive verb, it cannot be changed from active to passive structure. So we can change a sentence only if the sentence has a transitive verb. Now look at the example. The technician sat in a corner. Now the technician is the subject, sat is the verb, and where did he sit? In a corner. In a corner is a phrase. Therefore, in a corner, sat is intransitive verb. Now look at the second one. The technician connects the computer system. The technician is the subject, connects verb. So what did he connect? The computer. So if get an answer for what, that is direct object. If you get an answer for whom, that is indirect object. Okay. I repeat, if you get an answer for what, that is direct object. If you get an answer for whom, that is indirect object. Look at this. The third one. Gandhiji taught us moral principles. So Gandhiji is the subject, taught is the verb. Now let's quickly examine what type of verb is taught, whether it is transitive or intransitive. What did he teach? Moral principles. Therefore, this is a direct object. To whom? To us. Therefore, it is indirect object. So this sentence has the structure of S plus V plus IO plus DO. Now let's need not go to the structure. Let's learn what is transitive, what is intransitive, and transitive verbs alone can be changed from active to passive, and how can you find verb in a sentence is transitive or intransitive. If you get an answer for what and whom, such verbs are transitive verbs. Let's move on to the next slide. Definitions for active and passive voice. So what is active? Define active. It's very simple. If the subject does something, that is active, and if the subject does something, that is active. Now who connects? The technician connects the computer. Now let's see what is passive. If something is done to the object, that is passive voice. Now the technician connects the computer system. This is active. Okay. The computer system is connected by the technician. The computer system is connected by the technician. So here this is passive. So when something is done to the object, that is passive, and if the subject does something, that is active. Now usage of active and passive voice with various tenses. Okay. 3×4 formula, that is 3 main tenses: present tense, past tense, future tense, and 3 into 4. I mean, in present tense you have 3 more: present continuous, present perfect, and then present perfect continuous. Let us see this table, and it is a mind mapping technique what I have applied in this slide. First one is tense, second one is active, third one is passive, and fourth one I have named it as formula. So, present tense, present continuous, present perfect continuous. So, we can take the same sentence. The technician connects the computer. Passive form, the computer is connected by the technician. So, this sentence has the structure of a be verb plus past participle of the main verb plus with an agent by, or you can even call it like this: be verb plus V3 plus with an agent by. Now, present continuous, the technician is connecting the computer system. The computer system is being connected by the technician. Be verb plus being plus past participle of the main verb plus with an agent by. So, if you change the sentence from present tense to present continuous, in active we are using is plus ing, whereas in passive what you have to do is you have to add that being. So, be verb plus being plus past participle of the main verb plus with an agent by. The computer is being connected. Now, look at present perfect. The technician has connected the computer system. The computer has been connected by the technician. So, when you change it to present perfect passive form, we are using has plus been plus past participle of the main verb plus with an agent by. Now, present perfect continuous, the technician has been connecting the computer system, that is no passive form. Let us move on to the next tense, simple past. The technician connected the computer system. The computer was connected by the technician. In present tense we used is, but here since it is past tense we are using was. Past continuous, the technician was connecting the computer system. The computer was being connected by the technician. We are changing only the tense, but being remains same. And when it comes to past perfect, the technician had connected the computer system. The computer had been connected by the technician. In present perfect we used has, but here we are using had. And past perfect continuous, the technician had been connecting the computer system and there is no passive form. Now, let us move on to the third tense, that is future tense. Simple future, the technician will connect the computer system. The computer will be connected by the technician, but here we are using will plus be plus past participle of the main verb. Look at this, the technician will connect the computer. So, object comes first, the computer will be connected by the technician. So, connect we are using V3 and after will we are using be. So, this is the formula. And for future continuous, the technician will be connecting the computer system and there is no passive form. And for future perfect, the technician will have connected the computer system. The computer will have been connected by the technician, but here we are using will plus have plus been plus past participle of the main verb. Future perfect continuous, the technician will have been connecting the computer system and there is no passive form. So, we have seen all the three tenses: simple present, simple past, simple future, and we have taken only one sentence and we have changed into different types of active and passive. Now, let us see this in negative forms. The technician does not connect the computer system, the computer is not connected by the technician. The technician is not connecting the computer system is not being connected by the technician. The technician has not connected the computer has not been connected by the technician. Now, present perfect continuous, the technician has not been connecting the computer system and there is no passive form. Similarly, for simple past, past continuous, past perfect and past perfect continuous, there we used does and in simple past we are using did plus not. The technician did not connect the computer system. The computer was not connected by the technician. The technician was not connecting the computer. The computer was not being connected by the technician. The technician had not connected the computer. The computer had not been connected by the technician. The technician had not been connecting the computer system, and there is no passive form. Now, let us jump to simple feature, negative form. Okay. The technician will not connect the computer system. The computer will not be connected by the technician. The technician will not be connecting the computer system, and there is no passive form. The technician will not have connected the computer system. The computer will not have been connected by the technician. And future perfect continuous for active, the technician will not have been connecting the computer system, and there is no passive form. And finally, we shall move on to auxiliary verbs, active. Okay. And in the same slide we have passive also, you just see the structure alone. Now, the technicians have connected the computer. If it is singular, the technician has connected the computer. The technicians had connected the computer system, may connected the computer system, might connected, shall connected, should connected, will connected, would connected, can, could, ought to, must to, need to. For need to, you have to use connect the computer system. Okay. And when we change this active to passive with all the auxiliaries, let us see in the next slide. The computers have been connected by the technician. The computer has been connected by the technician. The computers had been connected by the technician. The computer may be connected by the technician. For models we use may be connected by the technician. The computer might be connected by the technician, shall be connected by the technician, should be connected, will be connected, would be connected, can be connected, could be connected, ought to connect, ought to be connected by the technician, must be connected by the technician, need to be connected by the technician. So, total sentences we have framed 68 sentences. Okay. So, we took one sentence in active, that is the technician connects the computer system, and the same sentence we have used in different forms, in positive in all the three tenses, and also in negative in all the three sentences, and finally we have done it with auxiliary verbs. So, to conclude, to sum up, if you want to change a sentence from active to passive form, first see whether the sentence has a transitive verb, okay, and see the tense, what type of tense it is used. If it is present tense, you have to change it accordingly. If it is present continuous, you have to change it accordingly, and if it is present perfect or present perfect continuous, there is no passive form. So, study that and then change. First you bring the object to the front, split the verb, use the appropriate be verb and be3, and thus you need to change a sentence from active to passive form. That is it. Thank you very much.